Hi, welcome to my channel about embedded systems, fischertechnik and robotics. This video is obviously about my robot arm with pneumatic hand. And last time I had to deal with pneumatic wiring, pneumatic control that didn't work out that well, together with wrist motor that didn't function quite as it should, and a fix right there at that lower pivot switch, and now it functions without a problem. Which brings me to the gear. Every now and then it comes away from the motor, unfortunately, but point is still, is it turning nicely, rolling that is, so this movement. Then apart from that movement I have the yaw movement, and I've been paying attention to it quite a few times. So with this visible, the visibility LEDs attached, I want to see if things actually work out. I don't have high hopes, but it may just be a better idea. So in order to do that, I'm going to switch to screencast so you can see everything, including source code and the way it moves, including a camera here on top. Let me show you the iron hand camera. Anyway, let's go there. Alright, so with the screencast I have two cameras. This is the eye in hand camera, and this is the external camera with the diagnostics interface, my source code in Python, and a terminal in which to execute everything. Now, what is the best position of the camera to show the wrist? Well, this may be because you have here a more or less view on the motor and the chain. However, you won't see everything or anything with the switch which is here. So a better way would be to position the camera right in front, but that gives not a problem because of course obviously the arm will be moving, and the only camera that is moving with it is the iron hand camera right here. So that's a bit of a problem. How to show then how everything works? Well, let's just keep it this way and see how it actually does behave. So let's get to that. And let's hope that my voice is not affected by the noise of the motor, but we'll see then. Activate, go, which is not working at all. Why do I have a power problem? I don't have a power problem here. I have a power problem in the rest. Well, that is a little bit. Oh yeah, I now see what the power problem is. Right, one connector that was not attached, and now both work. So hopefully the camera wire won't be stuck. So go. Yes, that is a lot better. And there goes the hand, or our wrist more correctly. Which is completely slipping I see once again that I have to assist here. All LEDs have gone off. So this is actually a very bad situation. Oh, now I notice the motor is completely detached. You see it shaking. I have to deal with that. So for some reason this motor needs to be dealt with. And I have to rotate it and put it right here. And then of course the chain has come off. So I have to detach the whole thing here, like I did last time. Carefully put the chain on the gear. Like this. Put the whole thing back again. And go again. And hopefully this time it will stay in its place. So, put the camera back in position and go. So, what will be the effect now? Apart from the arm pitch that works nicely, here is an LED that starts working because of this. But the wrist so far is not doing anything. And it would be very nice if the wrist did anything. So I'm going to let it go for quite a while. Alright, so it doesn't do a thing. Is the motor working anyway at all? Yeah, I have to diagnose, because I now doubt the working of the motor. I have repositioned it, but is the wiring okay? So looking at this schematics, the wrist pivot motor is at extension and then motor 3. So that is what I have to go to. Hopefully I'm picking the right one, obviously. So extension motor 3 would be the one, which is correct. However, it doesn't do much. Just shaking a lot here because it is out of the whole socket. Complicated construction. And that's all I can say right now. Alright, let's see what happens now. Nope. So yes, it is there. The motor is functioning, the wiring is alright. but still the chain is slipping like never before. And if you can, as you can see here, things are not exactly the way I expect them to be. So I have to change here a little bit, shift it in, and this is all part of the wrist. This is part of the frame, which unfortunately is not very robust. And yeah, flexibility is a problem. Let's do again. So the slipping of the gear has been a problem and is a problem. It did work once, but with the increasing complexity of all the switches right here, with the switch right here, and the whole combination doesn't make it any easier. And it is grown, it is not designed. So how to solve it, that's a mystery. So with the camera pointed at the gear at the top video, top camera, and I put here the speed of the motor 1, you can clearly see the effect of the chain and the gear. And then the point is that this part is obviously part of the wrist, and this is part of the arm. And even if I support, things are not exactly the way they should. Let me point it into another direction. Somewhat slower. And it's still slipping. And the gear has come off. No, the chain has come off. So it's not doing anything right now. And yes, I can take this off and redo the chain. No, the motor has come off again. So let me redo the motor quickly. And yes, it has completely come off. So let me try to do it while running. Right, that's one thing. But then I have to still do the chain. So that's still a complication. And it also shows that the whole robustness of the connection and the construction with the motor is not optimal. Because with this direction it pulls the chain, it pulls the motor out of its construction. And that's no good. So how is the optimal construction? That is quite another question, but one worth considering, because it does work. And this switch right here is responsible for change of direction of that motor. So which way to do it? Well, that's software, obviously. So now I'm actually messing with the software via the diagnostics. Anyway, I'm afraid that whole diagnostics and trying out is for another time. So, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, click the bell for notification. Please leave a comment or suggestion under the video, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram, and you can support the channel via PayPal, Ko-fi and by becoming a patron. For more information, visit my website, and well, this is obviously going to be continued. So for now, have a great day, stay safe, take care, bye.